Hello, parents and Switch leaders. Craig Groeschel here again, and I'm honored to just talk to you and give you some thoughts to help you as you're helping your teenagers or the students you lead at Switch. And I just want to tell you thank you for caring enough to watch these little videos and to be involved. In the second week at Switch, we're going to be helping your students realize that their age relationships should be kept simple. Questions I've been asked to talk about. Number one, how serious should junior and senior high students take dating relationships? Again, I want to say that I really think redefining some terms or establishing some new terms that you agree work for your family or those you're working with are really pretty helpful. Junior high, I'm staying away from dating with everything. I don't see junior high kids dating at all. I want to encourage them to be involved in groups and forming friendships. Senior high students, again, I'm real careful to use the term dating. I understand there's going to be massive attraction, but I'm going to try to help my kids understand that if you want something different than everyone else, you got to take a different road. At the age of 15 or 16, emotionally, you're still growing, you're still developing. Physically, you may be very attracted to someone, but emotionally, there's still a lot of development that needs to take place. The most important thing we're developing is your spiritual passion, your character, who you are, and I'm helping them to know who they are today in Christ so that at the appropriate time, which is generally later than our culture encourages, generally later, will help them find the right person in developing the more one-on-one relationships. So again, what I see in culture today, dating in junior high is, I think, ridiculous. Dating in high school, I think, is probably going to happen. Doesn't have to happen. If it does happen, it needs to be guided with a lot of parental involvement as we're nurturing our children in the things of the Lord. My opinion, some people think I'm crazy. Maybe I am, but I'm not budging. Second thing is, what does it mean to guard your heart, and can teens do that? Absolutely. If I could speak just a little bluntly, there are those who give away their physical bodies, and we know what that means. There are others who give away their emotions just as aggressively. And not only do we guard our physical body's purity, but we also need to guard the purity of our emotions and our hearts. Somehow, my older teenage daughters, in their peer relationships with other very committed Christian girls, they realize the importance of not giving their heart away. Amy spoke in their lives. I tried to help them, but honestly, I think they even learned it more from Amy and their peers, is that we're not just going to give our heart to some guy that comes along. 13-year-old doesn't need to say, I love somebody, I love somebody. Their emotions are still developing. I honestly don't want my boys and my girls to have felt like they've been in love with 17 different people before they get married. That's not healthy. There's too many attachment issues. The physical temptations generally follow that. So what we're going to do is teach them that we're not only guarding our bodies, but we're saving our hearts to give to our spouse. We're not going to be in love over and over and over and over again. We're going to develop friendships over time and have healthy relationships that help prepare us for marriage in the future. Number three, what are some ways students can keep dating relationships simple and fun? If we're going to go with the word dating, and if they are going to date, then let's do things together. I love that my teenage girls, they're involved in all their social activities are revolving around the church. They've got their life group, they've got their worship night, they've got their serving events in Switch, and so their relationships are naturally with the right kind of people. If the majority of their social life is going to parties after the football game where most kids are drinking beer or smoking something, then suddenly their relationships are going to lead them in the wrong direction. I love group interaction. I love group interaction with parental involvement. If we are relationally invested in our children, they need us, they want us, they're actually going to want us there. If we're not relationally invested and we're trying to push our way in, they're going to push back. I like parental involvement. I like groups. not high on the dating idea. I am high on building healthy relationships. Hope this helps.